Hi there, welcome to the Obachanchatter. Today is October the 29th. Boy, I can't stop smiling. Sorry. Today is October the 29th, and I am so late with this, but it's the recap for the Real Housewives of New York. It's season 15, is episode 9, match point of no return or now return, whatever. I have it right now. In the thingy thing. Let me push this down. It's up too high. Yeah, that is better. Okay, so I don't know. I'm about sick of them for real. The New York Housewives, they just I don't know. They're a little bit boring. I'm I'm sick of these roles they play. Jocelyn is like a brunette bubblehead, tired of bread, flirting with everybody, but to get mad when somebody accuse her of having sugar daddies. I don't know. So anyway, let's go. The lady's still in Sag Harbor at Erin's house. So they riding to they got a tennis match. Don't ask me why they're gonna play tennis when none of them play tennis except Erin. None of them are athletic, and it always kill me. I could see you doing like a zip line and like another person that do a lot of athletic stuff is that Heather from the house Salt Lake City. She always doing some weird shit, climbing up high. Just these ladies is prissy and prim. They don't want to do that shit, but I guess they do it because they want to get paid, and that's the event for the day that they filming. So anyway, Rebecca, they riding and they talking about, I guess, because Rebecca, she breastfeeds her son, so she pumps her breast, and she got all these fancy pumps. You don't even know she pumping, and she freezes her milk, and she says she gonna feed her baby till he say, "Mommy booby," or lift up the shirt. That's what she did with one of the babies. And Mom will say this: that is some serious dedication because, believe it or not, I couldn't believe it. My daughter breastfed longer than I did. I think my grandson was almost 4. He was almost 4 years old when he stopped breastfeeding. So he real healthy. He's skinny, but he healthy as I don't know what. So anyway, so they go play tennis, and when they show up, they got a nice little spread out there. Erin did a good job. Got a tennis instructor that Brynn say Erin she like to flirt or whatever. So anyway, they up there trying. So he having them take turns serving the tennis ball to him. They don't know what the hell they doing. So Uba and what's her name? Uba and Raquel. No, Uba and Jenna. You go take a seat. They was like, I ain't finna be out here in this shit. So all the other ladies, they trying to play. So they all get tired of doing that bullshit except for Erin and Uber. They play a little bit, then, like I said, you turn around, everybody ass sitting down. So, besides, she ignoring Brynn, and Brynn says it's getting to the point where it's kind of disrespectful, and it's also becoming real resentful. And she says, her thing to do is you treat me like shit. She said, I fight or flight. And she said, child, I ain't finna fight, but I will get on the goddamn plane and get the hell up out of here. So she said it's starting to kick in because she don't like how it's going. So anyway, they start asking Raquel how she get her last name to be French. It's Dubier Bouget or some shit. Bobby Bouget or something like that. Well, you know what I mean. And she said it was a name that her and her mother picked out of their family tree of names. They just went down the list and they found the name she liked, and that's the one that she chose. So she said she don't have her father's last name because he ain't one had shit to do with her. And she remember he left her mother. Her father left her mom when she was a year old or something. And I guess he went and made he no, I don't guess he went and made a whole new family. So anyway, she reached out to him, or she got in touch with the uncle. Well, anyway, she called the father's house and the woman answered the phone. And then he got on the phone and he told her don't, and he called her back and told her something. Don't call his house. Don't ever call him again. Then the mother let the uncle know how this shit went, and the uncle went off on him, and she wound up meeting her father. She went to a family reunion or something, and they ain't treat her right. So they went one of them booths and took a bunch of pictures because she met her siblings, her brother and her sister. He cut it in three, gave each one, told her see her later. So she was like, fuck him. So she said she didn't want to have his last name, so he wouldn't claim her. So she let her mama know. So she said, Mom, I'll take your last name. She said, no, my father was an asshole too. We'll find you somebody else to claim. So she cried and I felt for her because it's crazy. It's so weird. Even me almost, I'll be 59 in a couple months. And I lost my father probably when I was like 6 or 7 years old. And I still miss my father. Yeah, and I think even when I was married, I or when I was dating, I found men that could protect me like that. I guess I was trying to find somebody to protect me like my father, but I really didn't know my father. I don't know, it's just crazy. So to see her cry like that was emotional for me because whenever one of them key components missing in a kid's life, whether it's the mother or the father, it's something happened to the kid. I'm just telling they. I don't care what you do, what you buy, how much time you spend with them. It's something missing because it's something that they're supposed to get that they ain't get. So anyway, let me get off of her. So I put right here. It says, "Shit, you can be grown and still hurt." So she said the way that impacted her relationship as she grew up is that she don't trust people that's supposed to love her. So Princess, she feel close to Raquel, so that's good because she needs to feel close to somebody because she feel like everybody jumping in her ass. So, while they was on the bus, Erin called her father to tell him that they making an all kosher dinner, and she's so excited that they was gonna do a kiddish, and all the ladies was gonna make a dish, and it was gonna be kosher, and so they're coming back from the tennis thing, and the ladies go get comfy, and Raquel and Jen in the bed, and they say Raquel says she making fish, and Jen making puppet bologna, some kind of dessert that's supposed to be real fancy and taste good. I'm gonna have to get me some from a. I'm gonna Google my town, find me a Jewish bakery, or see who make it. So Jenna was like, so Rachel was like, what you gonna use the oven? And she said, who? She said, son, she cooking beans and rice in the oven. She said, I gotta put my pabalone in the oven. So she said, how many ovens does she have? You know she ain't got but one damn oven, y'all. So Brynn and Erin in the room, and she crying because she said she want to go home, and Brynn and Erin begging her not to go. She was like, just take a nap, it'll be all right. And she said she don't want her to go, especially because she don't want her to leave her house feeling like that, be at her house feeling the way she feeling. She said, I know how it is when it's a pile up, but you're gonna be okay because I'm in your corner. So just on the Uber, they downstairs cooking. No, they go to the store. Jessel, Uba, inside to go to the store. While Brent take a nap, and Erin starts the fire. She starts the fireplace, and she drank out some wine in front of the fire. It just looks like they're having a good time. Rachel in the kitchen cutting up some eggplant for her dish, and Jocelyn and Brent talk about Jocelyn and Brent talk about what's going on between her, Uba, and her. So I said, Aaron house is nice. I really wasn't that crazy about it, but I do like her. So Brynn downstairs in the kitchen now, and she with Jenna, and Jenna want her to stay. She was like, I don't know, I don't want to stay here. She said, y'all let you win my diamonds if you stay. So Jen got a lot of diamonds, so she want to stay around for the diamonds. So I'm cool with it. So what happens next? Okay, here we go. When they go to the grocery store, they start. I guess they at an expensive grocery store, And it's funny because what's her name? Erin said, "Why y'all so dressed up to go to the store?" Uber said, "We ain't trying to go. Funky see your friends come back and say how we was looking." So anyway, while they're in the store, they play the how much the shit costs because they don't need. I don't think none of them go to the grocery store no more. Probably but Uber. So they picked up organic milk. Somebody guessed it was $6.50. I think that was side, but it was $9. Then they picked up avocado oil. I can't remember the price of that, but they Jessel guessed the eggs was $11, but they was really 8. So Jessel said, "You know how much I pay for my eggs? I pay $1,000 a month for them man. I keep my eggs on ice so I can have some babies." And then Sarah said, $1,000 a month. She said, "Girl, where you keeping the man?" So she said, "You probably paying that much for the area code." She said, "Maybe you find somewhere cheaper." So they go Uber dumbass. "You can't keep them at your house in the refrigerator?" And everybody just they started laughing. So anyway, Son said, "Listen, girl, for $250,000 for a surrogate, girl, I carry 2 of your babies." So Jessica said that'd be nice, but she can't get Side to do it because if Side tried to carry her baby, Side tried to run the show, and she ain't finna have that. So Jess will tell us how bad she want to have a little girl, and she should tell him that Papa on the fence. Papa is not on the fence. Papa said he don't want to have no kids. You hearing the fence, but that's not what he's saying, girl. So Uber said, she said, "Come on, talk to Papa so y'all can be pregnant at the same time." So she said, he's just nervous because we already got anything we do, it's already multiplied by 2. And we talking about having another baby. She said, "We pay for school for one kid. It ain't school, private school for one kid. It's for 2." So they all kind of was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Uber said, "Tell them you got an expiration date." So Jessel just kind of laughed. I like Jessel head back like that. That's cute in her confessional. So the ladies nap before dinner. They get to the store, they buy everything they want. I like that. Justin said put it all together. Cause I think Uber said, "Is it separate?" And they was like, "No, put it all." She was like, "No, put that shit all together." So the ladies go to the grocery store and they come in with pizza. And here's Erin, "Pizza before dinner? Yeah, girl, y'all ain't eat till fucking 8 o'clock, and it ain't even 7 o'clock yet." So I said it was nice seeing the ladies cook. And I said, "Rachel out there about to slay on that grill with that fur coat on. Go ahead, girl." She said she can't cook shit in the kitchen, but she'd stank up a grill. So I said, "Look at Jocelyn making her dish. She about to burn herself and tear that girl brand new kitchen up to burn up the whole damn stove." So when they start getting dressed for dinner, Erin and Brynn have decided they're gonna put some cockroaches and fake cockroaches, of course, and Jessel's and Jenna's pavlaka or whatever that is, her dessert. So get dressed and they come down to dinner. And I said Uber looks the most comfortable. I said I don't like that shit. And Jenna got on some she got on what's called that latex, and stupid old Josh gonna say, "Where'd you get that from out of? Is that like made out of from a trash or dump truck or something?" And Jenna just looked at her and was like, and then she was like, "Girl, this shit is custom made from somebody in Korea or China or some damn well." And she said she got a lot of latex, and the reason why Jenna said she got a lot of latex is because she was dating some guy who was writing a story on the sex clubs in New York City at the time when she got there, and she said it was before the internet, and it was a woman that went down like in a dungeon. There was a woman spinning on a wheel. She was half naked, and they was auctioning her, and there was some people bent over a barrel. It was doing sex stuff. So, dungeons. It was dungeons and tortures, that type of shit. So, Jessica gonna say, "Is it on Yelp?" And Jenna just like, she is so lost. She said this was way before the internet, girl. So it's time to do the prayer. So Erin does the prayer. She says usually done by men. And I guess she tried to make a joke saying that they think the reason men usually do the prayer and they think that women don't do the prayer because it's too much stuff to remember. So as she was saying the prayer, I guess you're supposed to say something after she says like the first couple of verses, and Rebecca answers her in the prayer, and then Erin, her smart ass, in her confessional. I don't get it. How you gonna be Jewish and a Scientologist? Mind your damn business, girl. You just be what you is, or what you're supposed to be. So she told, they said she did a good job, and she said a prayer about all the ladies being there and helping her celebrate her Passover. And then she said, maybe I can be you ladies' rabbi. And Uba says, "Girl, you can be the hottest rabbi ever." So she started throwing bread at them. I guess that's something you're supposed to do after you say the prayer. So I said the food looked good, and then Sai said her rice and beans so good they slap. You can slap. So they got so in the morning they got a chef coming. So anyway, everybody enjoying themselves. I don't like what Brynn is wearing, that slinky dress. Mm-mm. Jessa looks nice. Uber look comfortable. I mean, Erin look alright. She in her house. I don't know. Jen with the same thing. Her dégagé open up, whatever you call that, and some jeans all the time. So she don't really look that different, but they look fine. So while they sitting at the table, they start playing that Have I Never Ever, whatever that game is. It's one of them said, never seen somebody naked. Shit, what's her name? Erin has seen a lot of shit. She said, Rebecca said she never seen, no, have you ever seen somebody, a coworker flash? Erin was kind of like, yeah, but he was my boyfriend too. Rebecca was like, yeah, we work together, but I need somewhere to live. Then somebody asked about licking a butthole. You know, it had to be Brynn, I think. And Uber said, now if you ain't put a gun in my face, oh, nope. So somebody said if you put it on the yoni pot and steam it like you do your vagina, no thank you. So anyway, I'm coming off of that. So they said Erin had big boobs back in the day. She said her boobs was big. She used to flash people. Hmm. So anyway, the ladies want to go to bed because they start eating the pavlova and they say it's so good that it was bakery worthy. And as they're sticking a spoon in it, Jocelyn was the one to see the bug first, and she hollered. And when she hollered, she lifted the bug up and overseed, and she just started gagging and throwing up. And we were throwing up so bad, so I go to check on her. That side started throwing up, and they throwing up in Aaron's sink. I mean, it's gross, but they was all just having a real good time. They was laughing. And Uber was like, well, if I get pregnant, I know not to have you come over side because you ain't going to be worth a damn, especially if I'm nauseous. So, they just had a good laugh, a good hee hee. And then the next day, they all went to bed and they woke up because the chef came over in the baker to make them breakfast. And breakfast looked so good. I'm telling you, the food on these housewife shows, minus the ones where the black folk at, y'all be eating on some bullshit. I'm saying Atlanta and Potomac. And I ain't even gonna lie, even on Carlos King little dusty ass own shows, y'all food don't be looking bussin'. Mm-mm. Them housewives, Beverly Hills, Salt Lake City, especially Angie parties. Well, then let me go on back. So anyway, what was I saying? So they made a good breakfast and they came down. Everybody was sitting at the table or whatever, and Uber came down. When she came down, she hugged Brynn. They said they love each other. And right when they said they love each other, goddamn, they start arguing again. Uber said, if you cut me off, I will call you a snake again. And Brynn was like, you ain't gonna be calling me but so many names. And then Jenna was like, why can't we go back to what y'all just said a few minutes ago about how y'all love each other? Why are y'all doing this now? And I was just like, these bitches is crazy. So they just kept arguing and arguing. Ain't nobody want to hear that shit. So before they go downstairs for breakfast though, ooh, Jocelyn called her husband, right? And she was just checking on the boys because she was with Rebecca. They was talking about her breastfeeding or whatever. I don't know what the fuck it was, but anyway, she called her husband, and she was like, oh, you're almost off. I'll be there in just one more day or something. And she said, and then you can be off. And he was like, I ain't finna be off. All you do is sleep when you come home. All you do is sleep. Boys, what does mommy always do? And they said sleep. And she said, okay, well let me go now. She got off the phone. She's like, asshole, teaching my kids to say that's all I do is sleep. But that's all you do, Jessica, was sleep. And I remember the first episode that I saw you. That's what you said you do. Is you do a lot of sleeping. But you should. You got twins. Shit. So anyway, while they're sitting down at the table, Jocelyn is trying on Jenna's engagement ring, and she really loves it. And she said, "I don't think I can take it off." And Jenna was like, "We was trying to be inconspicuous," and Jocelyn said, "How you being inconspicuous and your damn diamond is the size of China?" And then kind of like Sam was like, "What you being inconspicuous for? Cause you're fucking. I mean, your kids know you a lesbian girl. I ain't crazy. You see that woman?" So I said breakfast was good. Uber hugs Brynn. Said they love each other, and they start arguing again. She cut her off, and they just start fussing again. So we finna see. We finna see, cause they finna leave Sag Harbor, y'all. So anyway, you could have been anywhere, but you was here with me listening to this, and I was glad that you were. So I don't know why I pushed my computer. I don't know. I pushed my table down just to slide down. So listen, I love that y'all be here with me. I hope y'all leave me a comment. Like the video, don't like it. Leave a comment. Just say something. Say I don't. You ain't gotta leave a comment. Just or share. All right, y'all. You awesome. Have a good one. I'll be back in a little bit as I got a couple of more to do. Bye.